In this video, we'll be showing you how to unzip a file and send its contents to Microsoft SQL Server. Let's dive in. We're starting off our video today inside of Shipyard, and you can see that we already have a vessel made inside of our fleet builder, and that vessel is to download a zip file from the Google Drive. I didn't include that in the tutorial since that's not really part of the scope of the tutorial, but you can see the setup here is just put in the file name from Google Drive as well as your service account information for your Google account. We'll have another video on how to download a file from Google Drive. If you check our YouTube page, it should be there for you. So moving forward, so this tutorial is again unzipping and then sending the file to Microsoft SQL Server. So we want to add a vessel and we want to search for decompress files. So there's that. I can click on it. That's going to add a vessel to my fleet builder, as you can see. It's also going to pop up a little guide here and telling you how to use this vessel. We're going to close that for right now. Vessel name, we can name it unzip files. You can see we want to keep the zip compression type. Our file name is soccer underscore data.zip, which is what we named it in the Google Drive vessel here. We didn't put it in a folder. We don't want to rename the file or rename it to or take it to a different folder, so we'll leave those blank. So that's all we need to decompress the file inside of Shipyard. You can see for our vessels, you can set up email notifications. So if that unzipping process fails, it'll send you an email, or if you just want it to send you an email when it completes, we also have that option there as well. We also have guardrails for number of retries, the time between the retries if it fails, as well as a runtime cutoff, so it doesn't just run indefinitely if some sort of error happens. So now that this vessel is set up, I can connect those together. So now we have a vessel that's going to download the zip file from Google Drive. It's going to unzip the file. So now we just need to send it over to Microsoft SQL Server. So to do that, we can search for our Microsoft SQL Server blueprints. We want to upload a CSV to a table. I'm going to click that. So now we just got to put our name our vessel. I'm sorry. So upload CSV to Microsoft SQL Server. Okay, so now we just got to put in our inputs here. So our host is there. Username, I'm going to grab our password from over here. Database, so our folder name. So since we unzipped it, Shipyard goes ahead and puts the files from the unzipping in the folder of the name of the zip file. So our zip file name was soccer underscore data.zip. So our data is going to be inside of soccer data. And then file name wise, I can just grab one of the files, which I know is SPI underscore global underscore rankings.csv. Again, I can do a table name here. So this is what the table is going to be called inside of SQL Server. So since we'll do soccer rankings there, then you can choose to append, replace, or add data only if the table is empty. I'm just going to keep it at append for right now. So this looks like it's good to go. I can connect those together. So the last thing we need to do before we run this fleet is we need to name it. So go to fleet settings over here on the cog. We're going to name this file manipulation into Microsoft SQL Server. Okay, so now we can click save and finish on the bottom right hand corner of our screen. This is going to take us to a page that says the fleet has been created successfully, as you see here. And I can go ahead and click run your fleet. So as soon as I click run your fleet, it's going to kick off an on-demand run inside of Shipyard. And then it's going to take us over to our fleet log page where we can look and see how the fleet is doing as it's running in real time. So you can see on this page that we have our status. So it's created, so it's in the process of being kicked off and ran. You can see that it was kicked off by an on-demand trigger, and there's 3 vessels inside of this fleet, as well as start time and end time as well over here once it gets going. So inside of Shipyard, you can kick off an on-demand run like we just did, but we also have a trigger tab up here on the top of your screen, as you can see. And that trigger tab allows you to schedule runs, by the day, by the hour, minute, week, month as well. And then we also have an API trigger that you can kick off. You can kick off a fleet run programmatically if you would like as well. So you can see that this fleet is kicked off and started running. You can see our Gantt chart is starting to move inside in the middle of our page here. You can see our download zip file is already started. I can click into that, and you'll be able to see the live output that was given by the Python run here. You can see the inputs that I put in, as well as the password being hidden here. And then you can also see that soccer underscore data.zip was successfully downloaded to home Shipyard soccer underscore data.zip. So that means that it was successfully downloaded and put where we wanted it. I can go back to our fleet log. You can see that our unzip files vessel has now finished, and then our upload CSV to Microsoft SQL Server is now finished as well. So let me bring in my SQL Server instance, and I've already ran this SQL query, and you can see that we selected star from the soccer rankings table that we uploaded to, and you can see here's our soccer rankings from 538, which is where this data came from. So in this video, we went over how you can unzip a file and then send the contents over to Microsoft SQL Server. If you have any questions about this solution or any other potential solution, use the link in the description to set up a time to chat with our team of data experts. You can go to shipyardapp.com to start building powerful workflows just like this for free. Want to see us tackle more solutions? Check out these related videos.